Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Reavyne and welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video we're going to be breaking down the Warmonger's moveset. Now I got all this information from a guy named Salty Gamer. He's a loyal subscriber and I also love his videos. I'll leave a link down below in the description box and in the comment section to his channel. Go show him some love. He's only got 523 subscribers, which is a fucking crime. He puts out really good content. But yeah, we're going to be going over the Warmonger's moves and the Warmonger's damage and all that sort of stuff based off the event game mode where she's currently being played. So up first, let's look at the basic attack, shall we? Her light attack does 15 damage. Now this is all just going to be numbers based on what sort of moves that she has, so just keep that in mind. This will be the type of video where you just put me on and let me just ramble in the background and let you know what's going on, and you can sort of just, you don't really have to watch it. There'll be footage in the background if you want to watch it, just so you're not bored, but yeah, you don't really have to watch it. But yeah, light attack's 15 damage. She has a running attack which does 20 damage. And it always comes from the right side when you're locked on and you're facing her, so she's facing you, it'll come from the right side. And keep in mind that after that running attack, she can continue into a combo even if it's blocked. Next up, she has a forward dodge heavy that does 20 damage. And it also has that property on it where basically it's undodgeable as well, so you got to keep that in mind. Next, she has a side dodge heavy that does 30 damage. And this thing is also unblockable as well, so keep that in mind. Next up, she has a normal bash, which is basically after any dodge in any direction or after she lands a light attack, and this thing does 20 damage you can get off it. Next up, she has a charged bash, which does 40 fucking damage. So after you land that charged bash, which basically, it's the same as a warden, so you charge it up, you get hyper armor, unblockable, you smash him in the face, and then you can land a top heavy off of that and get that 40 damage. Now keep in mind this giant charge bash as well can be cancelled, so that's another thing that she can do. She can charge this thing up, and when you think that she's going to go for it, she basically, you know, you dodge him preempting it, she can cancel it, guard break you, do all that sort of shenanigans, or just cancel it and go to something else, so keep that in mind. Her zone attack does 20 damage. Next up is her heavy parry punish, which is 25 damage. And it's this cool move where basically she parries and then she can go into like this stab thrust thing. It's unblockable and she basically charges with you a little bit and then she hits you with her claw hand. It's actually really, really cool. Next up, we're going to move over to her basic combos. She has a light into a light. She has a heavy into a heavy. And the second heavy gets hyper armor as well. She has a light into a heavy. And keep in mind that the second heavy after that light also gets hyper armor as well. He has a heavy into a light into a heavy. And of course, the finishing heavy from that combo gets hyper armor as well. She has a forward dodge heavy into a heavy. Now keep in mind that forward dodge heavy, of course, has that undodgeable property to it. And then that second heavy after that you follow it up with has your hyper armor with it as well. She's got a side dodge heavy into a light into a heavy. That's a big chain that she can do from this. Now keep in mind that that side dodge heavy has the unblockable property to it, and then the light attack is the light attack, and then the heavy has hyper armor. She's got a forward dodge heavy into a light into a heavy. And that's it for those little combos. Now we're going to go over to some miscellaneous text and some combo strings as well. Now Mr. Salty Gamer is 60% sure, I love the 60% there, that she can dodge cancel her recoveries whenever she wants. Now that is quite interesting. Now next thing is that her bash seems to have 2 levels and she can cancel it, both of them into a guard break. So sort of like the warden. It seems like the warden and centurion, they've sort of just taken the bash mechanic from that and then just put it in. So you know, you can do the short little bash and jab him in the face, or you can sort of do the long wind up one and hit him with the hyper armor. Either way, you're getting something out of it, and you can cancel those at any time into a guard break. And keep in mind as well that her heavy parry punish, like I said before, it does like a impale, so you can sort of impale people, push them a little bit, which of course has the opportunity to ledge people. You can throw them off cliffs and or the wall splat them as well. You can sort of like chuck them into a wall, I'm pretty sure. Now we're going to be taking a look at her feats. She has a feat called Corruption Blast, where basically she throws down this bomb on the ground and it blows up, and then, you know, it just puts a corruption on everyone and sort of like does a bunch of damage to them. It's really, really cool. Now with this thing, you lose 12 health every second you're in the AoE radius and of your teammates. So you got to stay away from your teammates, which is pretty cool. Her next feat is a thing called Poison Blade. So this feat boosts her attack damage, and anyone that gets attacked will receive a poison debuff AoE sort of thing, like the poison bomb that she throws on the ground, essentially. And that is basically it for her feats. So that is the Warmonger's moveset broken down for you guys, everything that she has in there based off the event game mode that's going on right now. Damage and everything might change when she releases. It's probably going to stay the same. It's probably not going to change too much from now until the 6th of August, I believe, when the hero releases. But I'll be putting out a video basically giving my thoughts on the hero and what I think about the Warmonger over the next couple of days. But let me know what you think of the Warmonger's moveset if you've been playing the game mode. Let me know what you think coming up and versing it. Do you think she's going to be good? Do you think she's going to be meh? Do you think she's going to be sort of Warden just 2.0? I'd love to hear from you guys down below in the comment section. Once again, another big shout out to Salty Gamer. Go check out his channel. I'll leave it linked down below in the comment section. Show him some love. Send him a subscribe because he deserves it. He puts out some great content. And with that said, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I put out brand new videos. And I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.